spectacular. Just spectacular. I'm Dr. Rick Harrison. I'm the medical director of Adult Children's Hospital at UCLA, and wanted to welcome all of you for coming up. I know the weather was a little nasty as it started out. Nice to see the brave souls who got here despite the weather. The first Harley toy run started 21 years ago, and where did Joyce go? Joyce Savitsky, come on up to stand by me. Started this 21 years ago in memory of her son Johnny, who was a patient here with some cancer in his kidneys and unfortunately passed away from that disease. But this is really a memorial to him and a tribute to him and his memory. This has been going on for over 20 years now, the old hospital, and now over here in the new hospital, and it's just spectacular. Look at all the toys you guys brought up. Let's give yourselves a hand, please. Okay, those of you who've been coming here for years, I used to see Dr. Ed McCabe here, the former physician-in-chief. He's left to go back to Colorado, where he's head of the Cernic Institute there. I'm sure he's missing seeing this. I know how much he enjoyed seeing all you come up with the Harley. Dr. Shirin Devaskar is our acting physician-in-chief who couldn't be here today, so I've been sent to greet you and thank you. I have a few introductions of people who are very involved with this. Rudy Eberly, who's there he is. He's coordinated this event the last few years and has done just a spectacular job. His wife Cheryl, who is treasurer, which she Michael Shutt, I haven't met, there you go. Thank you. Director of Children's Health and Fullerton Hawk Chapter. Ronnie Pinot, excuse me if I messed up your name, Assistant Director. Didn't make it. Thank you in absentia. And for the entire chapter, thank you for your efforts. The road captains, I've seen a few of the emblems from our road captains for getting everyone here safely. I hear you right at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the group to keep everybody together. I think that's all of the people who are really involved in coordinating this. You know, sometimes people think, well, why does the hospital need things like this? Well, a lot of the funds in the hospital goes to support the building you see, the medicines the children get, and a lot of times the little extras, the toys for the kids and things are what we don't have enough funds and efforts for. So these toys go for the children and their siblings. A lot of the parents are stuck here in the hospital. They're financially strapped because they've been here, they haven't been able to work perhaps. And so these toys are really available not only for the inpatients, but for their small siblings. And I think I've seen a few of the siblings down here today. The one that coordinates all of that is Amy. There she go. Thank you. Who's going to let you know a little bit more about what child development does here at Adult Children's. Amy?
There we go. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here today and joining us despite the rain this morning. You know, it's really been a pleasure to get to know all of you. I see some new faces this year, and it's truly a pleasure to see some faces from years in the past. You know, I'm glad that the kids that I'm seeing over to my right-hand side are able to join us this morning. And the Child Life team is here to support children and families to help them understand why they're in the hospital and develop coping strategies around medical procedures and hospitalizations, and really work with the whole family so that brothers and sisters are really a part in the care of their sibling that is in the hospital. A big piece of the Child Life program is also helping kids be kids in the hospital, right? Because no child should have to be in the hospital. And when they are, let's make it as fun as possible. And what you've done today is really contributing to that. It's your generosity and it's your presence here that has such an important impact on the kids. So the toys that you've brought today and your contributions will be used in a whole variety of ways to let kids be kids. It'll contribute to our holiday shopping room where our parents get to shop for the children for the holidays, as well as for birthdays and presents throughout the year. So it's really, really important to be able to have these contributions now so that we can use them during the holidays and then have them throughout the year, because if kids do have to be in the hospital for their birthday, we really want to be able to celebrate that well with them. So I truly, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the kids and families, thank you for being here and for your continued support. You know, I'm so glad that we have the pleasure of working with Joyce and Rudy and all of you and being able to honor Johnny. So thank you.
Thanks, Amy. We also have with us Heidi Crooks, who is Senior Associate Director for Operations here at Bethel Children's Hospital and Ronald Reagan Hospital. Heidi.
On behalf of UCLA Health System, I just wanted to come and say thank you so much. And for you and Mrs. Sulinsky, who has for 21 years continued this tradition, it is incredibly valuable to us. The contribution that you have made, and I'm thinking to myself, driving up from Fullerton, and looked at your jackets, driving up from Fullerton in the rain and cold to come here and to make this a memorable event for all our children. And as Amy said, it's throughout the year. It is not just today. It is not just for the holiday season. We need our toys throughout the years to make our children's life a little bit more lighter and have something to concentrate on besides their erasers. So from our heart, thank you so much for coming here and for every year bringing some joy to our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for braving the weather and getting up here and seeing it. It's nice to see some familiar faces, and I hope to see you all again next year as well. I hope you can get your chrome all shiny down. It's not going to take you too long to get your bikes cleaned up. Joyce, you want to say a final word tonight?
Thank everybody.
I don't have a speech. I just want to thank Dr. Harrison and Amy and the staff at Bethel Hospital for inviting us every year. It's very enjoyable. I want to thank you guys for all coming out and supporting the kids. And I want to thank Tom and Barbara Scott for leadership for helping on this. And I'm glad we survived the rain and do this again. So,
If people would like to see the hospital, I'm not sure if every